892-0803.
Let's be honest, moving is stressful, but when you choose my Guaranteed Cash Offer program, you get to skip the staging, the showing, and all those repairs. So go ahead, call Local Mart today.
Local 3's Share Your Christmas Food Drive, Friday, December 8th.
Who says you have to wait until Christmas morning to find a puppy under your tree? Now is a perfect time to bring home a family pet from the Humane Educational Society, and they are making it so easy for you to do that. Janine Cloyd and Emily Johnson are both back with us this morning, and with them today, can you see him? That's Randall, 2.5 years old. Is that right, Emily?
Yep, he's 2.
So we're going to talk multiple ways that people can bring a pet home. For one thing, right now in the month of November, y'all are doing free adoptions?
Free adoptions, yeah. Our shelter has a lot of dogs and cats. Yeah, the dogs especially are, you know, every kennel is full.
Sure.
So we are asking the community to come, and if you're even considering a new pet for your family, come visit us and see what we've got.
They do such a great job at the Humane Society, not only of taking care of these animals physically, but emotionally too, Emily. So y'all are really working with them to get them adoption ready.
Yep, and that's why we do a lot of the fostering. We promote that a lot because it helps us see more about how they do in a home, and families can kind of get an idea like if it'll be a good fit. So if they do end up adopting them down the road, that's fine too.
So families all across the viewing area will be having the conversation where their kids are coming in, please, can we have a puppy for Christmas? And the parents are going to say, well, you've got to take care of it, and I'm not so sure you're ready for that responsibility. So y'all do something called Home for the Pawlidays.
Home for the Pawlidays.
Where people can foster, kind of do a test run, and maybe they'll fall in love with the pet that they're fostering.
And that's our hope, but even if that doesn't happen and the pet comes back, they've had a wonderful time out of the shelter, and we get to learn more about them, right?
Yeah. So our cameras are trying very hard in the studio to capture Randall. So I'm going to try something, okay? But before I do, let's find out about Randall. So he's 2 years old. What kind of mix is he, Emily?
I don't know. I think he's just like a pitty mix. Maybe some bulldog in there.
We're calling him Hooch. Yeah. He reminds all of us of Hooch from that great movie Tom Hanks that was in. Okay, so here's going to be our test. So Allison Pryor is in the studio. Are you ready to play with me, Allison? Okay, so Allison is here in the studio, and Randall earlier went running over to her just out of the blue, I think. So then Allison went back to work, and Randall was over on the other side of the studio, and then Allison began to talk, and he was sprawled out, content, almost asleep, and he heard her talk, and he hopped up. Sorry, did I scare you? So we're going to see what happens if Allison talks.
All right, we'll try it out. Oh, see, now he's not going to do it. Hey, Randall.
Oh, you sneaky boy.
He's no longer interested.
He's no longer interested in you.
But he's listening now.
He's listening. I think your voice was higher pitched before.
Maybe. Was it a little bit higher? I don't know.
I don't know either. Well, clearly we did not plan this ahead of time. You're a good sport, Allison. The way he is lying down, that's captured all of us. Is that typical of dogs, or is that a sign that he's content and happy?
I don't know.
Oh, there's your sign that he's content and happy.
You know, a lot of dogs do that. It's so cute too. You know, humans are just enamored when they see him do that. But
yeah,
we call it the sploot.
The sploot. He's obviously such a easy-going dog. Does he work well with other animals, Emily?
Yeah, he does good with other dogs. I don't know about cats. He loves all people, obviously. But yeah, we wanted to focus on him too because he'd be a great one to go home for the Pawlidays. He's been with us over 100 days and he's never gotten a break, and he's amazing. So I feel like if he got into somebody's home, that they'll either adopt him or they'll find somebody for him.
You know what? You better act quickly because he's such a lover. I don't know how he doesn't get adopted quickly. In terms of coming to take a look at the animals that you have, first of all, can people do this with cats too? Or is it just dogs?
Yeah, cats too.
Yeah, we do cats. Go to foster care as well. And
okay.
Yeah.
So absolutely. And the best thing to do would be to go and fill out an online application.
Okay.
So they can get all that red tape out of the way.
Okay.
And then when you show up, it's all about meeting meeting the animals that fit sort of your schedule and
And to
family
that
life.
end, you want people, if they do want to do the Home for the Pawlidays, you want them to be really careful about what their travel schedule is going to look like before they bring an animal in.
Right, you don't want to bring somebody home and then, you know, you're off to somewhere else for a week and have a pet sitter come in or something like that.
Right.
Yeah, we want, and you want an environment where it's not going to be real crazy and, you know, somewhat of a calm environment.
So I will tell you, it will so enrich your family's life. Y'all all know my story of accidentally stepping in to the foster system on just a lark, but we have had so much fun. We did have such a great time having a chance to do that, and they walk with you every step of the way. So all you have to do is provide the love, and the Humane Society provides everything else. The love will come back to you tenfold. And if you're in a position to be thinking about end-of-year giving, consider giving to them, because anytime you'll see the stories of rescues needing to happen, hoarding situations, y'all are right there to take in these animals, and you deal with the money part later.
Yeah, right. I mean, we have to. I mean, we can't just leave them. Yeah, so we make it happen. I've worked there a long time. I'm very proud to work at the Humane Society for the work that we do.
You should be.
Yeah.
And if you are considering doing like the fostering, you fill out the foster application, and then we're going to match you with what we think is going to be a good fit. So if you're like, well, during Christmas I'm going to have people visiting, and I'm going to have kids around, so we're not going to give a dog that's not going to do well with that. That way we can just really talk it through and make sure it's a good fit.
Okay. I'm sorry he's a little bit shy about showing you what he wants. So you can meet Randall at the Humane Society. You can find out if when you talk in a high voice, will he respond to you. Didn't work with Allison that time. HESchat.org. The Home for the Pawlidays begins on December 17th, but you can go find Randall and the other great animals long before that. Oh, even Ashland's trying to get his attention now. We're all having fun this morning.
That's my hand. That's my hand. Don't eat my hand.
West Yellowknife Trading Post has everything under the sun. Barn door hardware kits only $59.99. 3/4 inch plywood just $26.50 a sheet. Don't pay big box prices, but hurry. Limited quantities available. You better get it when you see it at West Yellowknife.
It's Champion's Factory Direct Sale. Don't miss these year-end savings. Champion replacement windows are 30% off.
That's a great deal.
Plus, book your free estimate by Black Friday for an additional $70 off every window. Call or schedule online at getchampionwindows.com.
Toyotathon is on. Time to make the holidays picture perfect with a new Toyota, like Camry, Tacoma, Grand Highlander, and more. Celebrate the season with a new Toyota. We're gonna need a bigger tree.
Toyota is offering $1,000 APR cash on any new gas model 2024 RAV4 or low APR financing on remaining new 23 RAV4s, plus 2 years no-cost maintenance.
'Tis the